Volkswagen's Caddy California delivers the motorhome vibe in a smaller, more accessible package. There's a double bed from which you can survey the stars, you can have a kitchenette, and with an awning maybe even sleep up to 4 people. It's a unique proposition for its size.
No surprises here, the Caddy California drives just like the Caddy MPV, which is a good thing. It wouldn't have been if this camper had been based on older Caddy generation models, which used crude leaf-sprung suspension. But the California takes as its starting point the current generation design, which utilises much more car-like coil-sprung suspension. A much more sophisticated chassis also helps. The stiffer Modular Transverse Matrix platform used on all Volkswagen's current Golf, Passat and Tiguan-sized car models. Plus, there's an electrically assisted power steering rack with quite a direct feel. The engines on offer are the same as those in the Caddy MPV, of course, too. There are 3, a 1.5 litre TSI petrol unit with 114 PS, offered with a 6-speed manual or the 7-speed DSG auto gearbox we're trying here. Alternatively, there's a choice of 2 litre TDI diesels, one with 102 PS only offered with that manual gearbox, and the other with 122 PS which comes only in DSG auto form. That's what we have here. At the time of this review in early 2022, Volkswagen wasn't offering this camper design with the optional 4Motion 4-wheel drive system you can get with the Caddy Cargo van. You can have your Caddy California based on either standard or larger maxi versions of the ordinary Caddy. Most will want the bigger option. In everyday format, this Caddy California will function just like any normal 5-seat family hatch. You might even find its twin sliding doors more convenient. It's the only one of its kind, though, that can provide fully fledged weekend accommodation courtesy of a full-sized double bed. That isn't cobbled together, perching you uncomfortably on folded rows of seats either. A proper 3-part folding bed unit featuring a mattress with plastic cup springs sits neatly in the boot, and when needed it unfolds to sit above the folded rear seats. Measuring 1,980 by 1,070 millimetres, it's longer and almost as wide as a standard small double mattress. And if you option your Caddy California with the extra cost enormous panoramic glass roof, you can lie back in it and look at the stars. You can't have everything, of course. There's no room for the toilet you'd get on bigger California models, so you'll need the amenities of a campsite. And no space for a fridge either, though a 12-volt socket just inside the tailgate allows you to bring one along. But this Caddy can include a standard kitchenette found in a slide-out drawer beneath the boot floor, and including a burner hob, storage space for a gas bottle and a cutlery drawer and shelf. There's also space for a storage bag with 2 chairs and a table, also standard. And you can add in a huge side awning, creating a large lounge area and into which a bedroom pod can be zipped in, turning your California from a 2-berth to a 4-berth conveyance. At the wheel, it is of course just like any other Caddy. Your main area of focus curves around your sightline, the section for the central infotainment screen flowing into the instrument binnacle layout, which you view through the spokes of a smartly redesigned capacitive steering wheel. As you'd expect, the efficiency figures of this Caddy California aren't very much different from the readings quoted for the mechanically identical Caddy MPV, which means a frugal set of running cost returns. The short wheelbase model in 2-litre TDI 102 PS manual form manages up to 56.5 mpg on the combined cycle and up to 131 grams per kilometre of CO2. For the comparable version of the Caddy MPV, it's 58.9 mpg on the combined cycle and up to 126 grams per kilometre. For the 2-litre TDI 122 PS DSG Auto Caddy California version we're trying here, the figures are up to 53.3 mpg and up to 138 grams per kilometre. With the 1.5 TSI petrol manual model, it's up to 42.8 mpg and up to 149 grams per kilometre. These figures are only fractionally reduced if you choose this maxi body shape. Most motorhomes don't make much sense as weekly transport. This one's an exception. You could use it economically to commute with, then trek to the campsite at the weekend. On paper, it's all good. There are some caveats, of course, the premium pricing for a start, which might make you wonder whether it wouldn't actually be better to add a tow bar and a caravan to your family hatch. Unlike a bigger camper, there's no space for a toilet and the kitchenette provision is pretty limited. We can't really see why you'd choose this model without the lengthier maxi body style, and most of the options you'll need cost extra. For all that, there's nothing quite like a Caddy California. In fact, we can't immediately think of a direct rival. As a spur-of-the-moment getaway vehicle, not much beats it. Welcome to the Hotel California.